Doors to my right.
Okay, this is probably the sketchiest thing I've ever done in my life, but hello friends. I just turned 25, right? I just got this wave of like, wow, I wanted to become a YouTuber at one point. I was posting YouTube videos, but then life just got in the way. No, life didn't get in the way. I got in the way and I stopped. I don't know. Better late than never, right? Today is honestly a very boring day. I have to go take my dad's car because he's moving. This is his car. He's moving to Houston, very far away from where I'm at. I have to go get his car dropped off so he can get shipped to wherever it's gonna get shipped. So that's like 30 minutes away. And then I'm gonna take a Lyft to the train station, take the train all the way back to my house, see where else the day takes me. I don't know, maybe I'll watch a movie, maybe I'll play some video games, maybe I don't know, man. It's a boring day in my life. Today is my day off. And I always feel like I need to do something on my day off. I need to like be busy. But today I'm just gonna live my life, appreciate everything around me, even though today is a very gloomy day in Washington, and just go about my life. Just do whatever my heart desires. Maybe I'll go watch a movie, maybe I'll play some video games, maybe I'll go to the park and do something random. I have no idea. You're coming with me, and that's all that matters. Okay, this is probably the sketchiest thing I've ever done in my life, but I'm here. Wait, hold on. Hello? Let's take pictures of the car? Okay. This is so sketchy. I'm in the middle of like this semi-truck area. I'm dropping off the car to get shipped, but you would think that I would need to drop it off to like some company, but it's like in the middle of nowhere. I'm dropping it off in this random area. It looks like people get trafficked here. Okay, that's not funny, but I'm in the middle of nowhere. I'm dropping off my dad's car. I'm putting the keys in a Prius, and then I'm putting the keys back where I found them, which is not even in the car, and no one's even like here to operate anything. So I feel like this is so sketchy, but I'm literally in the middle of nowhere. I don't know, this is yeah. Feels like I'm in a movie right now. I'm just like doing like a little drug exchange, which I'm not doing, but this is my dad's car, and we're shipping it to Texas. Okay, let's go through with this little exchange, the sketchy exchange. I thought this was gonna be like an easy exchange, but it's kind of sus. I think we are about ready to leave finally. I don't know how I'm gonna get to the train station. I don't know how I'm gonna get out of this area. Like, for like 20 minutes, there is nothing but just farmland. Just the boonies, man. And then put the key back where I found it. Super sus, bro. But as you can see, I'm literally in the middle of nowhere. Like, I have no idea where I'm at. I'm sticking out like a sore thumb. I don't see any Asian people. I guess that was part one of the day. I'm dropping off my dad's car. Bye-bye. Goodbye to my dad's car. I don't know where it's gonna end up. I don't even know if it'll even end up in Texas, but hopefully it does end up in Texas. But live for Kent. How are you today, sir?
Good. How about you, man?
I'm doing good. Yeah, just go to the train station.
Oh.
Thank you so much, man. Have an amazing day. I just had a pretty wholesome conversation with the Lyft driver. He told me about how he moved here from Somalia, lived in Malaysia, refugeed in Malaysia, and then moved to the US eventually. It was like a 10-year process. It's so crazy that people come from different backgrounds. I don't know. It's always fascinating to me that people come from so many different backgrounds. I honestly don't really know which. Oh, never mind. I do know where to go. Now I'm gonna hop on the train station. I think I can just take this one. No, I'm not entirely sure, honestly. It says Linwood, so I'm gonna just hop on this one. Like hop all the way into the back. I'm heading home right now on the train station. But being on the train station is so comforting and genuinely just so relaxing. You don't gotta do anything, just sit down, enjoy the ride. I wish the train station was more convenient, like Japan, Korea, or somewhere in Asia. I would take the train every single day.
Recuerde que no todas las discapacidades.
Doors to my right.
You know what I've realized as I've grown older, as I record more of these videos and just try to document more of my life, I'm doing it so freely, you know. I don't have this pressure to just do whatever I think is gonna look cool on camera. Just live my life and document it the best way that I can. That's really all that matters, right? Recently, my grandma passed away 2 weeks ago, and I don't want to be freaking cliche and like, oh, my grandma passed, and I'm gonna be cliche because I think death is such a weird concept, and she made me realize that life is really short because, you know, I visited her like a few days prior to her passing, and they told me that she had a couple months maybe. But then she passed like a few days after, and I realized that things could just happen in an instant. And I realized that I am 25 years old. I'm not old by any means. Some people may call me Unc, but I'm not old by any means. And I'm living a life that if I were to die tomorrow, I wouldn't be satisfied with. You know, I'm not a sad dude. You know, it's not that I'm not happy with my life, but I know that there's things that I need to do. There's things that I want to do. There's things that I want to do that I just haven't done yet. That I haven't really gone all in it. Like this YouTube thing, like my fitness, like just my health in general. Just living my life to the best of my ability without any pressure from anyone, without any pressure of being great or doing things because I want it to be this grand thing that people view me as, you know? I want to live my life exactly how it's supposed to be lived. I don't know what that means. I don't even know where that'll end up, you know? Something that just recently came up to my mind is recently I watched the movie Obsession. I'm sure a lot of people have watched the movie already, but I watched the movie Obsession. And in that movie, this is obviously a spoiler. If you haven't watched the movie, click off. If you don't care, continue watching. Recently I watched that movie and Bear wished that Nikki, I think, love him more than anyone else in the world. I watched it with one of my friends and we were asking each other like, well, how could you word that? How could you word that wish differently so that Bear actually gets what he wants? And my friend told me, he would wish that he was happy. He would just leave it up to the One Wish Willow to define what happiness is. Maybe it's different for everybody. Maybe the One Wish Willow has like one definitive meaning of happiness. Maybe it's subjective and it's different for every single person, but he would just allow the One Wish Willow to define happiness for him, and that'll be it. And I was like, damn, that's so simple. Maybe you should just let life take course. Maybe you should just allow life to just be there. Just be present, live your life, and the happiness will kind of come to you, you know? I don't know if that makes any sense, but he wished for happiness. And I asked this question to a lot of people, like, what would you wish for? What would y'all wish for? Immediately I thought, okay, I'm gonna wish for money. But money goes away. Money will eventually leave my life. And I don't know how much money is enough for me to be happy. So why not wish for something that is intangible, like happiness, success? Because maybe success encompasses happiness. Sorry, maybe happiness is encompassed or within the grand scheme of success. I don't even know what I'm rambling on about. Yeah, today has been a very strange day because I've actually recorded a lot and I did not expect to record this much. I just got my not weekly, this has been daily TFT fix. But now I'm out and about again. Probably gonna go to my work studio and just clean up, get ready for the week because it's about to be 4th of July week and it's gonna be pretty busy until I go down to Oregon for 4th of July. Like, what is it about today? Today just feels like a really long day. Like, I did so much, but also so little. I'm about to drive to my work studio, clean up a little bit. Actually, no, I'm gonna grab some food. I'm so freaking hungry right now. I'm gonna grab some food. We will see. Let's go. What do people do on their days off? Like, when they have no plans, when they're bored, like, do most people just stay at home and just like play video games or like watch TV, or like, what do people do? Like, what do y'all do? Like, I'm actually curious. Like, what do people do when they have nothing planned for the day and it's just their day off? They have the whole day to do whatever. I've always been curious about that because isn't that just, damn. Okay, I just passed by this house and I walked by earlier when I was walking home from the train station, and there was kids like playing on the trampoline, and that was 4 hours ago. They're still playing on the trampoline. But anyways, back to what I was saying. What do people do when they're just bored? Isn't that just like your most ideal day? It just feels so natural, you know, to have a day where you don't really do anything. The goods have been acquired. Recently, I've been like loving movies that are just so damn sad. I don't know how to describe it. Like Japanese movies. Like I watched Drawing Closer on Netflix recently. Last 10 years, Japanese movie, so sad. I just love watching those movies. I don't know why. No, actually I do know why. A lot of these movies, it's about death. Getting closer to death. And how to accept death and how to deal with it. And it just has me thinking about my life. What if I was facing death? It really makes me appreciate life more, especially in the movie Drawing Closer. A guy who wanted to die meets a girl who's okay with dying. It's so horrifyingly beautiful. The fact that he meets a girl who wants to die, who's okay with dying, but who really isn't. Let's be real, no one's really okay with dying. And it just made me realize that life is so freaking precious, man. I mean, nobody really knows this, but I'm a barber. I cut hair out in Seattle, Washington. But look at this. We got some BTS, we got some Michael Jackson. What more could you really need? Watch a movie on this really big TV, this really comfortable couch. Call it a freaking night. There is nothing like some good Jollibee, y'all. Okay guys, I really wanted to enjoy this movie and it was enjoyable, but it just didn't hit like all the other sad movies. You know, when a movie just leaves you completely empty, this movie just didn't do it for me. Maybe it's because it was written from the girl's perspective of a girl experiencing all this, you know? Usually with these type of movies, it's the guy. Like in the last 10 years in Anohana, Your Lie in April, these films that just leave you empty is usually from the guy's perspective. Maybe that was it, but still, it was still very enjoyable. It just didn't really hit. But it was a nice way to end off the night. I love watching movies by myself and just not being distracted and just not going on my phone and just watching the movie all the way through and just enjoying it. I feel like there's something special about that. But today was a very uneventfully eventful day. It was very boring, but I'm glad that I documented it because it felt so raw. Like I literally figured that I should just document it on the day of. It felt so raw. It felt fun, honestly, to do this again. Or not again, this is my first time doing it. To do this and just, as I'm editing this video, I realized that this is really fun to just document my life. Regardless of if I'm gonna post this or not, it's just really fun to document my life and to put my world lens, my perspective through a certain type of media or a certain type of art form or whatever it may be. It was honestly really enjoyable and I really want to continue doing this. That's the video. If you enjoyed it, please let me know down below in the comments. This was my boring day in my city of Seattle, Washington, and I hope you all have a beautiful day. Later.